My favorite story happened 2 or 3 years ago, where I was actually at a joint travel program, and I was in Arizona, and as I was doing my breakout session, I saw that there were 4 young women sitting in the front row, and they were all holding hands. And I thought, okay, this is weird. Why are they holding hands? Well, one of them finally raised their hand and said, "We understand that if you take a whole bunch of students the year before, that you don't take anybody the next year. Is that true?" And I stopped, I paused for a second, and I said, "Why would we do that?" I said, "We're looking for the best students. So if there are 5 students from that particular high school, and they're all great students in their own way, we would admit all 5 students." And right at that moment, all 4 of those young women said, "Whew," and they all let go of their hands, and they were very relieved, because that was the rumor floating around their small school, that last year the college where I worked had taken a good number of students, so that this year nobody was getting in. And of course, the really great part about it is all 4 of those students applied, all 4 of those students were admitted, and all 4 of those students matriculated. So it was one of my favorite all-time stories. You know, we can't get away from it, because you sit down in a restaurant and you hear it, and you want to jump in, but you're afraid to jump in. It's almost like you have become, a clergy, somebody in the that people look to you and say, "Now what do I need to get in?" And they listen to all of these rumors, and what you need to do is not listen to all of those rumors and go into your college counseling office and say, "Is this true? Because it seems a little weird." And it's all feeds into that frenzy of college admission. And every year is completely different in the application process, and how many applications does a school get in a particular year, and did they have a larger class the year before, so they now have a smaller class. That's a good one. Well, I heard that last year you had 100 more kids, so this year you're going to take 100 less kids. No, because there are students who do not return to the institution, so there's always a balance, and we look at that, and there's summer melt, so we factor a lot of things into the process as we're selecting students. But all of those rumors, just pretend like they're not true. Start from there. And then go into your college counseling office to people who know what's going on, and to ask those questions. But don't let the rumors that you hear get you anxious and uptight and scared about particular schools, because chances are those rumors are not true.